All right, folks, morning. It's 3:39 a.m. and let's get cracking.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Gabby. Good morning. Caesar here. You just responding to my text messages. Looks like you're still looking to sell your property on Bell Street. When you get a chance, give me a call back. If you are, I'm looking to buy. I am an investor, so I pay cash, and I can also close in 14 days or sooner. And I'll go ahead and pay all the closing costs as well. So yeah, when you get a chance, give me a call back. You got my number. I'll shoot you another text, and then let me know the best time to give you a call. Thanks. Bye.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
You have reached the voicemail of Shana Sudi-Quetta. If you could please leave a brief message, reason of calling, and a good telephone number, I will.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
You have reached the voicemail of Shana Sidiqueta. If you could please leave a brief message, reason of calling, and a good telephone number, I will call you at my earliest convenience. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Hi, Shana. Good morning. Caesar here. I'm just responding to your online inquiry a while back. Looked like you were looking to sell your property on Mandalay Drive. Just wanted to see if you're still looking to sell it. If you are, I am looking to buy. I do buy properties out in Arlington, and looking to buy a couple more by the end of the month. So I pay cash. I can close in 14 days or sooner. Since I'm an investor, I can pay all the closing costs as well. So if you're still looking to sell, give me a call back. Let me know. If you're not, just shoot me a quick text. So that way I know not to bother you, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. This lady's from 6714. Actually, guys, let me call Tom first.
Yo,
Tom, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
good. How are you, man?
Doing all right. Just making calls bright and early.
Right on, right on.
Did we blast our property? Yeah, we did, huh?
Yeah, 8 and 8:15. I think there's like 8,000 and some change emails went out.
8,000 emails
Mm-hmm.
for the Huntsville location.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, nice. You loaded up all the pictures too.
Yeah, I took some more screenshots this morning too of what do you call it, like the drone footage and stuff. Because none of the stuff he sent was like of the land, so I wanted to make sure we featured that.
Oh, wait, the pictures that you have on here, are these the pictures that he sent, or are these pictures he took a screenshot of?
The pictures of the house are of what he sent, but then like there were some bad angles and none of the land. So I did screenshot some from the drone footage, and then I screenshotted some from Zillow.
Oh,
Like
nice. Yeah.
The one he sent was garbage, so I sent the one on Zillow for that.
Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, were you able to add the videos on here?
Dude, that's what I got to figure out next, because I've never done that. I know we got to upload them to YouTube. I've never done it before, but that's what I'm working on now.
Yeah, you have a MacBook, right?
Yeah.
So when you download things, I'll just go to your download pile on the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go to our YouTube channel, just create video, and then you just drop that YouTube link on there. Not YouTube link, sorry. You drop the downloaded video onto the YouTube, and then it'll create a link, and then just and then you can just go ahead and upload it. Wonder if I can do that right now.
Well, I'm like halfway there. I'm already downloading one.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and text that to a few folks.
JW hit me up on
that
Facebook,
one.
so I sent it to him.
You sent it to him already? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I sent him a link, and I told him like, hey, if you need something, if this link is a pain in the ass, then just let me know, and I'll do a Google Doc or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so dude, I'm logged into the YouTube page. Where do I freaking go to drop the link?
So you're on the YouTube page, right? So
Yeah.
Then you create video, or you create a post.
What the fuck is that?
You got to view your channel, and then
Videos.
yep.
Oh, see, like an upload. Oh, create in the top. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Okay. Title. What am we going to call this? Huntsville Flyover 1.
And then just make sure when you publish it as private, not public.
Okay, I think I got it.
Sweet.
Cool, man. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Just let me know if we need anything for David's deal. And then, oh yeah, and Todd just asked who are the people on our side that's going to Detroit deal today. He's gonna be there apparently, so that'll be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll let him know right now. I gotta confirm with one of them still.
Okay, cool.
All right, man. Are you live right now?
I am.
All right, cool. I'll probably hop on here shortly.
Okay, cool.
All right, later.
All right. What else do we have? was texting me. Let's call this guy.
See you.
Todd, what up, my friend?
What's shaking, buddy?
I was thinking, but you said you're already on the road. No, I was just thinking of maybe bringing whatever we need her to sign for the cash for keys.
Yeah, she don't need to sign it yet. She signs it when we give her the money. But does
Okay.
she want something in writing?
Yeah, she just wants something in writing so she can feel at ease.
Okay, I'll draw up something. I know I had one. I was just looking for it. I'm gonna be there a little bit early, and I'll draw it up. Okay.
Yep. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, I'm headed there now. I mean, what time is it? 10. I'll be there at 11, so I'll have plenty of time to. I'm not gonna go inside. I'm just gonna park down the street, and I'll do that. I'll
Okay.
do it.
Cool.
Make some phone calls onto people. Do we need a caller? And because we can always send it to her to e-sign. You know.
Yeah.
I'll have it like set up, and that she acknowledges that, or we acknowledge what we're gonna do. She wants to sign it, great. But we have her sign it when we hand her the money. Exchange for the keys.
Yep.
Should I put something like 1,500 if it's out on or before November 1st?
Yep.
And then first it's like 1,000 between this week and 500 between this week, or do I not? Would that be kind of? She might get weird. What do you think?
I think have a good conversation with her and just say, hey, here's what we drafted, but we also want to make sure that you know what I mean. Just be like, hey, I know Caesar just told you about this, so here's what we have, and then just say, hey, I'm here in Detroit. I've dealt with this many times, so in order for us to protect ourselves, what I'd like to do is, every week that you're out, and then just ask her for her opinion. You know what I mean? Just like be a human being, and then so in that way she can at least see like, hey, like these guys are.
Is that fair?
You know what I mean? Like we're following through, but also at the same time we want to protect ourselves, and instead of just going up to her with a different draft, we're at least including her into it.
Yeah.
Understood. And I think I would even say that just like, well, I could have come here with that draft, but Caesar wanted to be fair. We want to be fair, so that's why we're including you into this.
Right.
Yep.
Maybe I'll get her email, and I'll figure it out. She'll be fine. I'll be cool with her.
Yep.
Of course.
You got it.
I'll make sure the investors are just they're whatever. She really don't need to know who they are, but I'll run the show. Make sure they keep their mouth shut and just look at the house.
Yeah.
And I called my guy and texted him last night, and I called him this morning and left him a message. I'm like, bro, look, we're showing the house again. What's going on? Are you? And I told him, we can lower the price because we told everyone else like 59. So.
Yeah. And also, I mean, just remember too, I mean, that lowered prices if they have to evict her, but if they don't have to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Because that's the whole point of the discount is because of the headache. But if there's no more headache, but at the end of the day, we can always negotiate and figure that out.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Cool, brother.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Later.
Yep. Bye.
Tom, you have at least one guy going still, though, right?
Yeah, the other guy might still go, but he's going to let me know in like an hour. He's not sure if he can swing it because he has to do something for his wife.
Got it. Okay. early morning. Is it starting to get cold over there?
The mornings, yeah, but then like it gets hot during the afternoons again.
Got it. You see Cycle Sales, they have a new interface.
Yeah, dude, it's driving me up the wall because
Why?
now I've got these little like bubbles, which I'm assuming are like overdue tasks or something like that. But on Conversations, it's showing there's 751, dude. I've tried to clear it every possible way my little brain could think, and it's still there. I'm like, bro, I can't do the unread like messages stuff on my phone. It drives my OCD nuts. I gotta figure it out.
Oh my god. So Terry, I took care of Stacy.
Don't we already have a walkthrough on it?
What's up?
Don't we already have a video walkthrough on it?
Well, obviously it's not good enough if the other people still got to see it.
Yeah, but I didn't upload that one on Investor Lift.
Oh, you never did?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to figure this one out. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
All right, I think I'm gonna switch today. I'm getting tired of calling the same people. Let's leave these guys alone for a little bit.
Are you kidding me, dude?
call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hello, M.A.? Hey, M.A., good morning. It's Caesar. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you remember me. I spoke with you maybe about a week or 2 weeks ago about your property on North Highland Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah, are you guys still looking to sell that property, or did you lock it up with someone?
No, we took a break from it, so we're not really in the market for selling it anymore at this particular time.
Got it. Okay, yeah, because last time I spoke with you, you mentioned you were waiting for someone to get back to you.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know if you went through with it or where you guys deal. But if you wanted to, if you don't mind me asking, any reason why you guys stopped trying to sell it?
No, not at this particular time, no.
All right, cool, man. Well, if you change your mind, add me to your contact list as Caesar Cash 14 because we pay cash and we can close in 14 days. So I'll send you a quick text as well, so at least you have my information. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you know what? Do you think it's worth reaching back out to a couple of those deals that we lost, Tom?
Like what?
Tell you right now. Like Teresa out in Ironton, and then the husband and wife Rex.
Rex is the
Out in Arkansas.
and Core Peak.
Oh, and yeah, and that one. Corpic's the one that we really need to, right?
That one was like 12K, dude. The other two are like small.
Yeah, all right.
But I have buyers lined up for all three, so
Okay. Give her a call and see. I like talking to her.
This call will
Thank
be
you for
recorded
calling
for quality
TNT
purposes.
Pilot Call. I'm sorry that I cannot take your phone calls right now, but if you leave your name, number, and time of call, I will get back to you just as soon as I can. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Terry, good morning. Caesar here. Long time no talk. Hope all is well. I'm sure you're driving around right now. So when you get a chance, just give me a call back. Just wanted to say hello, see how things are going. Yep, you got my number, 415-579. All right, Terry, have a good one. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, is the other one? Who did I say it was? It was Teresa. So September 30. Oh, it's been a month now. Let's see how our brother's been fixing our place up.
I'm not able to get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Bye. I'm not able to get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Oh. All right. Let's see what she says. Oh, Tom. You did actually, since Rex doesn't like me. Oh, wait, you've already talked to Rex, huh?
Yeah.
Darn.
You know the check for Franklin?
Yeah.
They sent it on the original label.
Dude, are these guys, are we paying them anything?
They got paid out of the transaction. Yeah.
Dude, where's their Google review? I'm gonna drop a bad review.
I already looked for it. I pulled up their website, and you cannot review on their website. But they have a bunch of testimonials that they chose, of course. Yeah, they sent it on the original one to the wrong address, which is okay because Austin can still get it. But it's labeled to me, and it needs to be labeled to Austin, so I don't know if he can get it. And instead of overnight, it was 2-day, and it's now weather delayed. So, dude, I'm like at a loss for words right now.
Bro, why don't you tell them cancel that check and then send me a new one, and here's all the information.
I did that like 8 times, dude.
What did they say?
I confirmed with her yesterday, like, hey, it needs to be to this address. She's like, okay. And then sent me the confirmation, which was the original label. So I called her back. I was like, hey, that's the wrong address. It needs to be this address. She's like, oh my goodness, my mistake. I totally screwed up. I have it under the new label. I'll send you the new label. So then she sends me the new label. I'm like, okay, when is it getting picked up? She's like, 3 p.m. today. It's going out at 3 p.m. today.
So
And then I sent a Slack like, hey, this tracking number says UPS doesn't have it yet. So I was like, I wonder. Let me check and see if, they shipped it under the old one, because that was really difficult for them. And of course they did. So
that means we're getting it correct now. It's just taking a while.
dude, I don't know. I don't ever want to talk to those people ever again. I'm so furious. In fact, I need to call Austin, because the original label has my name on it, and it's supposed to have Austin's name because it's a virtual address. So let me ask him.
Dude, can you drop? I'll call him if Austin doesn't have time to call him. Can you just drop all the information? And then with me calling them, so the new check that's coming our way, what's wrong with it now? Because he said
Nothing
a
is
lot.
wrong with it. They shipped it to the wrong fucking address. And it's a 2-day air instead of overnight, and it's fucking weather delayed. That's what the problem is.
Okay, so it's the wrong address, and you labeled it under your name. Dude, I don't know, man. They made so much mistakes. If I would have been like, yo, when you're sending it, I want to be on the phone with you.
Now, I'm ready to call and be like, fucking cancel the check and wire it, because this is fucking ridiculous. Like, you can make a fucking exception for all the bullshit mistakes that you've made.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that warrants it.
Bro, this closed last Monday? The seller Mandy signed last Monday. It's over a week now.
Yeah, has Mandy received hers?
She got it yesterday.
Okay.
And she called me and was like, hey, are these funds right? Like, I don't know what was taken out. And I'm like, you signed off on the freaking HUD, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? And she's like, well, what about the attorney fees? I was like, you need to call them and clarify. But they told us that they were getting paid out at the closing.
Oh. All right.
Hmm.
No, it's going to want market price for it.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Sorry, I can't take your call right now. I'll leave a message and a number, and I'll call you back when I can. Thank you.
Hi, Ida. Good morning. Caesar here. Hope all is well. It's been maybe a couple of weeks since we last chatted. Just wanted to see if you're still looking to sell your property on Eagle Ridge. When you get a chance, you can give me a call back or shoot me a text. Let me know one way or the other. That would be great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye. Who's Barbara? Teresa, she's so wonderful.
I got the videos in there. Finally figured it out.
Thanks, bro.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hi, this is Barbara. Leave me a message and I'll call you back.
It's one of them days. No one's picking up. All right. Let's go. Hey, do we still have a dialer?
What do you mean?
Like a dialer that would just keep dialing people?
Yeah, I think
We
so.
had one for the cold callers, but do we still have it or do we get rid of it?
I don't know, to be honest, but I think we do.
Hmm.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
4458041 and cannot accept.
Voicemail full.
Thank you for calling Lancaster Law Firm. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. If you are prompted to leave a voicemail, please include your full name and phone number. If this is for a real estate transaction, please also include the subject property address in your voicemail. Please listen to the following options to best direct your call. To confirm wiring instructions, please press 1. To reach our front desk, press 2. For Jack Pearson, press 3. For Sarah Grizzle, press 4. For Anna Weber, press 5. Thank you. Thank you for calling. This is Anna. How may I help you?
Hi, Anna. This is Tom from Allied Advantage. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Did you get your check?
No, it got sent under the original label.
No, it did not.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I work remotely, so I don't actually put it in the label. And I told her, I said, "Here's the new label." Oh my goodness.
Is there any way that we can get it wired?
So we can't wire it. Let me call UPS really fast and see if they can just send it. Did it get delivered?
Well, so there's a couple things. So that address is it's like a virtual address, so we can go get it. The issue that I'm having is it's Austin in our office set up the virtual address, so they have his information, but they don't have mine, and that package is labeled to me. So we're hoping that we can still get it, and they don't like check ID. But if they're like, "Hey, who the heck is Tom Hagman?" then there might be issues. So that's
okay. They shouldn't. We don't have. It doesn't require a signature. So you should be completely fine with that.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Not really. They might send it back because they don't know you.
Want me to call UPS and see if they can reroute it to you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because I tracked it this morning and nothing came up, so I was like, I wonder, let me just track the other one, and it's saying that they had it at the Asheville office at 8:26 p.m. yesterday, and then it says on the way, but severe weather delay at 9:05 this morning. So I don't know, 40 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah. Let me call. We have a good relationship with our UPS, so let me give them a call. I am so sorry about that. I told her, I was like, "Hey, that address is wrong, so here's the other one." I will give UPS a call right now and get that sent over to you, and then that should update in their system pretty quickly.
Well, I don't want to make any last minute changes and have it, postpone it any longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if it's on its way already, that shouldn't delay it at all. Because we've had that happen before, and it will end up not like this exactly, but just an address is incorrect by something, and sometimes they'll give us a call about it as well, and it arrives
same day. So the same day that it would. So that shouldn't delay it at all.
Okay. Yeah. Can you?
Yeah.
Can you just see when it's scheduled to be delivered?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give him a call and ask him about both. He'll probably have to like reach. So he has to reach out to like the office after I reach out to him. But yeah, I'll just let him know to update the address and ask him for if he could give me a tracking update as well.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna email him right now about that, and I apologize for that.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it shortly after. You probably see.
What is she gonna email him?
She's gonna see where it's at. And when
But we're not changing anything at this moment.
Yeah, I told her not to.
Okay, then can we have Austin call his virtual office, make sure that mail, that they don't send it back. Sometimes they'll just hand it right back to the person going, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I'll wait for the update from her and then I'll let him know. I don't think it's gonna be there today, dude. It's fucking 2-day error is what they sent it. So that's another fuck up. So
Yeah. All right.
This call will be recorded for quality.
Please leave your message for
David.
This call will be recorded for
Please
quality
leave your message
purposes.
for
David.
Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an
Oh crap, Tom, you know what? I just realized I had a deal yesterday. Contract got signed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Since we got a few folks on there, might as well just do a quick handoff from me to you on this one. So let me create a channel. While I'm creating the channel and the notes, you want to look it up real quick and see what your initial underwriting is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was this? Oh yeah, I definitely need you to look this one up because what was wrong with this one? Yeah, go do your thing. I'm just gonna create the notes right now and the profit calculator and everything, and then I'll go over it.
Okay. What's the ad? What can you send me the address?
Yeah.
Or I'll call Stan right now. I got to talk to Stan.
Yeah, go do your thing.
All right.
Totally forgot about it.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Stan. How are you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Yes,
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on?
Hey, just calling to see if you got an update from your contractor as far as scheduling goes.
Yeah, let me call him right now and see what time he's going to be able to go by there. What did Dave say? Just whatever.
Yeah, I texted you. He said he was available today and tomorrow, but like didn't give me a time, didn't tell me, what time was better or any of that.
Yeah.
So I figured it'd be easiest just to have you schedule, and then I'll talk to Dave and say, hey, this is what making.
Oh, got it. Yeah, so he's going to go by this time. Got it. Okay, let me work on that right now.
Okay, cool. And then hey, I sent you the amendment for
okay, I'll get it taken care of right now.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Tom, I just created the Slack channel. I'm gonna drop everything on there right now. So if you want to look up the address there, it's there. Or here, I can Slack it to you too. All right, so dropping the agreement.
They just flip this?
Uh-huh.
So it needs no work.
Needs no work. And they're willing to let it go they flipped it to rent it. So they fix it to rent it, I mean. But it was just being a headache finding a property management company, and they just decided not to rent it out anymore. Okay, so let me put the notes here. It's 89 minus 120. What did I put for rent? I think rent is 1,400.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hey, David. Good morning. It's Tom. How are you?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you, sir?
All right.
Just all right.
Yeah, just all right. Trying to get everything straightened up and cleaning the house, getting all the junk out of the house.
Well,
that's basically
just
trying to make it easier.
Yeah. Well, we'll take care of all the junk. You don't have to worry about that. You just.
Well, Caesar said it would be more beneficial if I tried to get a lot of it out.
Okay.
That's just what he said. Because I was, we talked and he said he was going to try and get someone to bring a dumpster over and, he'd take costs out of my end. So I said, okay. And, that way at least I can give you guys a empty slate to start with.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, man. But I would focus on the stuff you want to take with you, and then, we can worry about some of that other stuff later. You know what I mean?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want you to focus. I mean, if you can get some of the other stuff out that you don't want or don't need, that's fine. But if you're wanting to close this by the end of the week or early next week, we want to accomplish that. So I would focus on the stuff that you want to take with you.
Oh, okay. All right. It sounds better because I just, trash just came and I had all six things loaded. I borrowed 3 of my son's trash containers, and the guy looked at me. You got 6 of them? I said, yeah, I'm cleaning the house out. I'm moving. He goes, okay, as long as there ain't no tires or gas cans or anything like that. He goes, I'll dump it for you. So he dumped it in the thing.
Oh, awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, are you at the house now?
Yeah, I'm here. I was waiting in case you were gonna call or they were gonna send someone by.
Yeah.
To assess the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got our contractor Beto and Aaron are okay to head out there at 11. I wanted to make sure you're going to be there. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. So they should be there in about an hour or so, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, David. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, sir, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to make sure my granddaughter gets, packing up all her stuff and oh man, I didn't realize a teenager collects so much clothes. Oh, Lord have mercy. My futon was empty. Now it's stacked all up with her clothes and everything. And
Tom,
I said,
check
why
your
didn't
Slack.
you put them in bags? So we can get ready when your daddy comes by with borrowing his boss's truck, that we could put the boxes and the bags in the back of the truck and have them taken over to your daddy's house. Well, I just wanted to see how much stuff I had. I said, girl, you got more clothes than I got. I didn't realize that, Lord, teenagers can hang on to clothes.
Yeah. I got a 5-year-old, and then my wife's pregnant with our second. So I'm not to that stage yet, but I'm glad you gave me the heads up. So.
Yeah. I said, Lord have mercy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. I'll be here waiting for him.
All right, David. Thank you, sir. And then he's just going to get us a quote. So, he's going to probably want to check out, the solar system, the electric panel. He's going to need to get into every room and just kind of see what work we're going to need to do on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
All right.
There's no dogs. There's nothing in the back. So he's more able to go around and look.
Okay. All right. All right, David. Well, I'll let you go, sir. I appreciate you, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's go. Walkthrough scheduled.
Tom, I was texting you or I was slacking you.
Oh, shit. I had a different screen up.
If you want to give him a call back and tell him, because he's just a little confused, because what I told him was before we did the price drop. But since we did the price drop, he can just leave whatever he wants to leave there.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused.
Yeah, so just let him know that.
Okay.
If you want to call him back right now, just go ahead.
Yeah, well, let me call Stan first. Hey, yeah, they're clear to go over there at 11. He's there right now, so.
Okay, got you. Let me send him over there.
Bye. Okay, sounds good. Bye. Hey, David, it's Tom again.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I wanted to clarify. I just touched base with Caesar. You don't need to worry about any of the stuff that you're leaving behind. Just leave it all, and we'll take care of it. And then you just focus on the stuff that you want to take with you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, that's terrific. Because I just started on the hall closet, and getting everything out that my kids, when they came back and lived with us when their house burnt down, all their stuff's in the hall closet, and I just sent a message to them that they're going to come and get it, or I'm throwing it. So
yeah, I just want you to take what you want, and then let your kids get whatever they want. Whatever y'all are gonna trash out, just leave there, and we'll take care of it.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Tom, are you looking at that property by any chance, or?
Yeah.
So for the folks watching, this is what we do when I sign up an agreement. I'll do a handoff to Tom. We use Slack, so that's how we communicate. Put all my notes on there so he knows what's going on, and then he quickly underwrites it himself as well. So that way, if there's a discrepancy, which a lot of times there are, we talk about it. We strategize, so we can market it the right way. There's still pictures on Zillow, right?
I guess you could call them that. You can't
Yeah, I need pictures from her.
Can't really see. They're all blurry and.
Actually, while you do that, while you're looking it up, let me give her a call right now.
Two, one,
This call
zero,
will be recorded
7,
for
9,
quality purposes.
3.
Is not available. The mailbox is full.
What the fuck, dude? They have a mortgage on this, Caesar?
I believe so.
Did
They
they
either do or they paid it out. All right. I'll double check right now.
Did they do the work to her, or was the work done when they bought it?
They actually, yeah, the work was pretty much done. They just added a few other things.
Okay. That's good.
Okay, I just texted her. Oh my gosh, what is going on in here? It's the only problem being at the island sometimes. Internet is spotty. Oh, and it's fully vacant, by the way, Tom.
Okay.
All right, there's a reason why. Lorraine and Clark. Yep. 31,981 square feet. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I think we're kind of at the top of the market on this one. Did they buy it from the MLS?
That I do not know. But look at the 86,000 there. There was an as-is comp for 86,000
Where, on PropStream?
on homes.com. I always use homes.com because I see it right off the bat.
What's the address of that comp?
3160 West 94th Street.
Yeah, so it's like 5 streets over. This one's bigger, though. It's like 400 square feet bigger.
I know. I mean, what do I do? Do I do it based on square footage or not? Because I'm starting to get pissed off at this thing.
No, I don't do it by square footage, but I just
I
like...
need fucking, but then don't call it out.
Well, no, I don't like calculate it by square footage, but like if our property is 901 square feet and that one's 1,300, like that's a pretty big difference.
Then I'm gonna start doing based on square footage then, because either way it's gonna go. And I'm not just saying to you. I'm just saying it when I'm looking at this, because I did the same thing last night when I was doing it. I just looked at it based on the year that it was built, 331, right? And I'm just like, okay, 2 stories, looks about right, looks about the same, 120. And this 120, his roof is pretty off too. So I'm actually more pissed off at myself because I didn't look at the square footage as much. I go, okay, this should be good. So now I like it better when I have multiple comps. I throw it on there, and now I actually get a true ARV just based on square footage. And so you're right, because now I'm looking at it. My ARV is 100, not 120 anymore.
There is that $120,000 comp, which is a few streets over.
Yeah, the one on West 95th.
92nd.
Okay.
And that's a 31840, but I don't have any freaking pictures to see inside of it, you know?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, dude. I think my comping was way better before when I would have multiple comps into my sheet with the dollar per square footage and what the average is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So fuck it. Oh, you're talking about the one that's for sale right now?
Are you talking to me? I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
yeah. There's one for 180. There's one for 120. Let's see what this 120 is. 30 days on the market. If you can sell it for 120, then it'll be like so the way I looked at it would be buy and hold at 1.5%. So it's going to be a landlord or a wholesale, but that's if you can sell it at 120.
Dude, I hate these cities like this. Because comping is so fucking hard. Like, dude, Detroit is ridiculous. Cleveland is ridiculous. Because, dude, you go over one street and then stuff's like 140. You go in one street over and there's a $15,000 sold. You know, it's like, dude, where is the cutoff and why?
Yeah. Well, there's the 3 strategies, Tom. I don't know if you're looking at the calculator.
Did you send it? Or
it's on the Slack. It has the link on it.
You got it.
So if we can use that 120 as it only works if the ARV's 120. If it's at 100, then it doesn't work as much. But at 120, you can wholesale it. You can buy and hold it. You can even burr it. Right? Because 20% of 120 is 24. So that leaves it at 96. But then the all-in number is only 91.
Yeah.
So you actually have 4 exit strategies there.
Yeah.
Let's market it that way. Wholesale, buy and hold. Yeah, 3. So it's a trifecta deal. Actually, let me share my screen so the folks can see what I mean. All right, for you folks that are watching, I'm looking at it this way. ARV's 120. It is a turnkey property. So, if someone wants to put in 5,000, they can. Most likely not. If you want to put in 1,000, 2,000 maybe even. And then just go ahead and wholesale it. If you wholesale it, you still get $15,000 profit. If you decide to be a landlord, you get a 1.5% rent rate there. And then also you can do the burr, because if you appraise it at 120, 20% of that, or 80% of that is 96, but your all-in number is only 91. So you pretty much get all your money back and a few $1,000s more in your pocket. So it's technically a free house. Now, obviously, all these won't work if someone looks at it and say, no, the ARV is 100,000. So what I was saying earlier is that before, what I would do is I would put the multiple comps on here with the prices sold, the square footage. I usually have 4, and based on that number, I'll get a true ARV based on the dollar per square footage, multiply it by the square foot of the house. And then just to be extra conservative, I even take a 15% off of that, and that's what I usually put as my ARV. So last night, I didn't do that. I just looked at this one particular comp and looks just like our house, just 2 blocks over. So I decided to just use that as the ARV at 120. So that's where my mistake was. Or it may not be. You might find a buyer that says, yep, 120 sounds right, and ends up buying it because they have the trifecta: wholesale, buy and hold, or BRRRR. Tom, anything you want to add to that, or?
No.
Okay. Anyone that's watching, if you guys have any questions on that, or if you want to drop a comment, ask a question, let me know, man.
Yeah, Caesar. Let's take it out, and then I'll start building that investor lift now. I just need photos for it, and then we can take it out. But see if they have a mortgage on it, because might be able to sub to it, because obviously it was going to cash flow for them. You know what I mean? Doesn't need any work, so it's not like someone's putting a bunch of money into it.
Yeah. Gyro, my friend, how you doing, buddy? Who would hotel 14K profit? Well, that's a good question. Actually, it would be 16,000. But yeah, but if you put in 2,000, it'd be like 14. So about $15,000 profit. It's a good question, man. There are a lot of buyers out there, so some would. But really, this is more of a land buy and hold deal. But we do throw it out there as those potential exit strategies as well. There's been a few deals where we've been surprised, where Austin, you remember that deal, Tom? In oh gosh, where is it?
Joshua?
In Texas? Joshua.
Yeah.
Took it out. Austin was like, "Oh man, I think I took it out at 140," and then Austin was like, "No, that should be at 80,000," and that thing got sold in 2 days and got a $20,000 fee on it. So at the end of the day, there's a buyer for every property. Just got to be able to market it the right way to get enough interest on it, and then Tom will do the rest once he gets on the phone with them. And Gyro, I get your point. And so if no one would wholesale it, you still have the buy and hold and the BRRRR method on it. So you got 2 of the 3 exit strategies still. I'm just saying that's a potential exit strategy. You gonna blast it today, Tom?
No, I need photos first.
Just use the one on Zillow for now.
The problem is I click on them and they're like
super
tiny.
Tiny, huh?
And they're blurry as is. So if I blow them up, then
yeah. So let me get the pictures then. I'm going to send this to Jim too, because I know he buys in Cleveland as well. Oh, you know who would be, there's this one deal that maybe you can send over to Charles. He's out in Detroit. He's pretty close to Ohio. And I'm still waiting for another agreement to be signed. That's twice I did that, Tom. I'm going back to my old ways of putting multiple comps at the bottom of the sheet. Right? You remember that one time I did the same thing?
Yeah.
And then so I wasn't annoyed at you. I was annoyed at myself. Because I knew you were going to ask that question. That was actually a deal that I had Jaleesa hop on yesterday. Because I was like, am I missing something here? Am I missing? And I think that's what it was. It's the square footage. Oh, hey, Tom, by the way, before we get off, because I am going to go for a run, do you want to quickly talk about maybe your multifamily deal, since we do have a few folks watching right now?
The one that we got signed?
Yep.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Hold on.
And then also any key ideas, maybe if someone comes across one, either we can help them out or we can JV or whatever it is, you know?
All right, so hold on. So the multifamily is 50 units in Killeen, Texas. Austin, our partner, has a relationship with a broker in Texas. So we've actually got a couple deals that we're working on with the broker. One's this 50 unit. There's a 56 unit in San Angelo and another 16 unit in Killeen, Texas. This particular deal is off market, but basically he's been struggling to find a buyer for it. He's the listing broker, if you will, but it's not on the market yet. So he was like, "Hey, man, if you guys can take this out, bring a buyer, we can get it done quick. I think we can make something work." So initially we were going to try and get it locked up like a traditional wholesale deal and secure our interest that way. But the seller was kind of iffy on that. So Austin has his real estate license in the state of Texas. So we're just going to represent the buyer. But I have some relationships with some good buyers. The buyer that's going to be buying this deal, I've presented a few opportunities to him. So I've got a really good working relationship with him. So he came in, I took it to him. He came in, made an offer. So he's already lined up on it. What I posted yesterday in the group was just a listing agreement so that we basically secured our interest in it. But it should be a $50,000 fee to us. I mean, it's
What's the price point? Gyro was asking, what's the price?
price point's 2.6 million. So if we could have locked it up like a traditional wholesale deal, we probably could have made a little bit more money on it. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to turn away $50,000. This deal is, some of the units have burnt. I think there's 4 units that burnt from a cigarette. So it's a value add property. I don't know, it's a pretty cool gig. This is the first multifamily that I'm going to close, so I'm pretty pumped about it, just to kind of learn and be on the journey with it. So
Nice.
yeah.
Any key ideas you can share with the guys, like when they're talking to someone, you know, whether they're talking to a broker or the owner, certain keywords, lingo, and then just enough to open the mind and get another phone call in, and then maybe they can either bring us or bring someone else within the group that does multifamily.
Yeah, I think multifamily is a different animal. You know, it's not like a single family home is based, you know, like your ARVs are going to be based on what the market tells you, right? Whereas multifamily, it's all numbers. And so it's not necessarily although these things impact the value of the property, it's all based on numbers. So if you have a mismanaged property and you're only collecting, you know, I don't know, let's just say $100,000 in rent, but the property's nice, it's just been mismanaged, like you can add value there by cleaning it up, putting better tenants in it, you know, and improve. So multifamily is different in regards, you're looking for areas that you can add value, which could be rehabbing the property, or it could be other things like better management. You could put in, you know, washers and dry, like a laundromat, if you will, and there's more income. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. A couple of like the lingo things. You're looking at like cap rate, NOI, which, to be honest, like I don't have like a really great understanding of myself. But the market is going to determine like your net operating income is based on the financials of your property, but your market is going to determine what your cap rate is. So in a lot of ways, multifamily is very similar. In a lot of ways, it's not. It's kind of a completely separate, like different ball game, if you will.
Yeah. So Tom, would you say some of the key questions you can ask someone is, you know, one, can you provide me your 12-month rent roll, right? Because we want to be able to see what their rents are, right? So what's your NOI, right? What's your cap rate? What's your monthly expenses? So those are just some of the lingos that you can ask. At least they know that, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. And then just say, hey, what type of other values that we can add to the property, right? In other words, where's the meat on the bone on here? And then just ask some questions and get information, and then just bring someone. If you're not already doing it, if this is something new for you, then bring someone, right? It's okay to say, hey, let me give you a call back. Once you send over your rent roll to me, we can take a look at this. We'll underwrite it, and then we'll give you a call back. So in that way, they have a homework. They have a next step, which is to send you the rent roll, which at that time you can reach out to the right folks, either run it yourself or JV with someone.
Yeah. Rent rolls are important. Also P&L. The other thing I noticed when talking to buyers is there's a lot of people that are faking it till they make it, if you will. So it's similar to the single family home game in that regard too. But they're easier to sniff out. You know, like I've only been working a few of these deals and I can already tell who's a buyer and who's not, like probably within the first couple minutes of a conversation. And then the other thing is, like, a lot of times sellers, they want to sell off the potential of what the property can make. So going back to my example earlier where, you know, maybe the property is being mismanaged, maybe the income isn't where it could be, they're going to want to sell it for as high as they possibly can. So they might fluff some of these numbers to get that larger price, if you will. Whereas your buyers are going to come in and they're going, it's just like single family, they're going to be going off of worst case scenario. Like they're going to be conservative with repairs that are needed, with things that they're going to need to do to the property to add value to it. And so you've got this like gray area in between, and that's kind of where there's more negotiations, but it's less emotional, which I think is awesome. Because I just can't stand that aspect of real estate, but it's more based on the numbers, and it's like, hey, does it work for you or does it not? You know, and I'm kind of like that type of personality where it's like, let's get to business, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, then stop wasting each other's time. So I don't know. It's been a really interesting journey learning about it, but it's really awesome. I'm having a good time with it. So.
Yeah. And Gyro asked, "Are we posting it on Investor Lift? We're not, right? Not on these."
Depends on the deal. I do have one on Investor Lift, but 2 of them I do not. The one that we're moving forward with is not on Investor Lift.
Got it. Cool.
And that's based off the conversation that we had with the broker on what we were and were not allowed to do to help him out and get buyers for these deals.
Gyro also said here, I don't know if you can see it, Tom. It says, I have a commercial land deal with developed and plan approved in New York that I cannot move. Plan to build 8-unit condo and sell them all separate.
How so the plans are all approved, but the seller doesn't want to move forward with it?
Yeah, I'm a little lost on that, Gyro. What do you mean you can't move it? Is it overpriced? Is it seller doesn't want to move it? We'll see what he says. Shoulder around 80. I don't know how to market it. Have you reached out to Titanium about it, by any chance? I'm pretty sure you've done the comp review or whatnot. Got it. Okay. Yeah, Gyro says he's a single family guy. Get it. Same here, man. And this landed on his lap. Yeah, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, see what we can do for you. I don't know if you sent it over to Titanium as well. But usually if there's a plan that's been pre-approved, developed, it usually moves a little bit quicker than land where there isn't anything approved. Right? Because we've done lands too, or not done, but talk about lands where the buyers would rather do like a seller finance and be like, hey, we'll put a down payment. You carry the note. Once things are approved, ready to go, we'll balloon it out. So if you already have those approved, that should move quicker, don't you think, Tom?
Yeah, but the thing is like you're looking for a very niche buyer.
Yep.
And like a lot of time, so for example, I had a land deal like just north of Dallas. It was like 6 acres, perfect for development. There was a ton of development going in the area. The seller wanted to do seller finance. Like, I initially thought the stars had aligned on it. And I was like super excited about that deal. But some of the struggles that I ran into along the way is I realized, like, hey, these types of buyers aren't buying from Investor Lift. Like, they're going and getting their own deals. They're, they have systems in place to do that. The other thing I realized was like, okay, the seller finance is cool for like single family. However, these types of buyers already have funding. They raise capital. They have relationships with banks. Like, they don't need seller finance. So I never got that deal moved. And the struggles that I had on it were like super basic and fundamental. Like, so the other side of it is like, you're only going to target so many. You've got to find a way to market to those buyers the way that, like, in areas that they're looking for deals, if that makes sense. So if it's a development deal, like, figure out how developers are getting their deals in that area, and then there's your door. Open the door and then put it in front of some people. But those types of buyers are like much fewer and farther between too. So that might be why you're having trouble moving it. And the same things applies. Like, hey, is it priced right? Is it, in a good area that somebody wants to develop? Like, there's a ton that goes into that. So hopefully that kind of helps. But yeah, I don't like, for example, like when I'm posting stuff on Investor Lift, like my whole thought process on the package is, how am I going to maximize my potential buyers for it? Like, hey, does this deal is obviously a fix and flip. Is this going to work for a buy and hold? How can I, like, maybe not finagle, but like, hey, how can I maybe get more buy and hold guys interested? Does it work for a burr? Is there, like, there's a lot that goes into that. So I'll tweak my marketing to my targeted buyer, if that makes sense. Whereas with developers, that's a longer term play too, by the way. So it's not like, hey, I can get in there and flip this house and I'll get a paycheck in 3 months. No, they're talking about, like, they're not getting paid for a couple of years on it. So it's got to be like a good deal for someone to move on it. Hopefully that helps.
Yep. No, that's great, man. Yeah, because that was one of the things that we learned in that Joshua deal. Like, there's a buyer for every deal. And the problem was, before we had the profit calculator, we didn't know who to market it to, and we didn't know how to market it. Would you agree, Tom?
Yeah, I wasn't a part of that Joshua deal, so I don't know much about it. But, like, I know, like, man, I fell flat on my face on some of the deals that I locked up. And I'm like, there's one in particular, was 3 houses on one lot. Do you remember that, Caesar?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if I had that deal today, there's no chance that I'm not getting that deal moved. And I could not find a buyer for that one. And that was just a few months ago. So it's like, a lot of this is like trial and error, unfortunately. But being a part of Titanium helped out, like, immensely.
Yep, definitely did. All right, cool. All right, fellas, I'm going to go for a quick run. Kick morning's ass by meeting the sunrise at the beach. But I'll definitely hopefully I'll hop on again later today. So hopefully this helped out. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. Obviously, smash that like button if you liked it, if this helped out today. Subscribe, or leave a comment. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Tom.
All right, later.